In today's video, I'm going to share with you how you can easily create seamless patterns just like these within Midjourney and use them for KDP and or sell them on Etsy. So, recently Midjourney has added a brand new feature called tiles. Now, to use it, all you have to do is use --tile, and when you use that parameter, what you're going to get is some really nice seamless patterns. Now that's what I've been doing over the last few days, as you can see from my designs, and some of these patterns look really nice. Now there's multiple ways that you can profit from creating these types of patterns, these seamless patterns. The first way would be KDP. Now on KDP, something like a seamless pattern would work really well on a composition notebook, because this is what I do anyway. I've created lots of different types of composition notebooks in lots of different niches by utilising seamless patterns. Now I do have videos about composition notebooks on the channel, and what I'll do is link one right there in the right hand corner. But as we can see, seamless patterns work really well on composition notebooks, and with Midjourney they're going to be pretty easy to create. Now another way is to sell them here on Etsy. Now if you come over, you can type things in like digital seamless pattern, craft paper. That's a big one, because the people who will be purchasing these seamless patterns are crafters, so you really have to understand what type of patterns you're going to create if you're going to sell them on Etsy and who you're actually creating them for. But again, as we can see here on Etsy, seamless patterns tend to do really well. Now let's go over to my profile so I can show you some of these seamless patterns. Then I'm going to show you how to actually create them. So if we scroll back up to the page just here, we can see that I was playing around with some daisies, and some of these look really nice. In fact, I really like this one. Now what I'm going to do is actually share a website really quick, which is called, I can't actually pronounce that, so I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to leave this website down in the description so you can come through and check it out. Because with this website, you can actually check your seamless patterns to see how they look. Because not every single seamless pattern that you create, let's just download this for a second, not every seamless pattern that you create is going to actually look good. So it's a good idea to also check them. Now with this website, all you do is download your picture, add it in, and now we can see what that seamless pattern actually looks like. And again, not every seamless pattern is created equally, and not all of them look that great, but with this daisy one, I reckon this looks really good. Now with this we can zoom in to see how it looks and so forth. Again, I'm going to leave this website down in the description so you can come through and check it out. Now that's the wrong one, so let's go here. Now the prompt that I used for this was beautiful daisies, yellow, pale baby blue, craft paper, wildflowers, intricate details, and then I made a few variations to get it looking like this, and as we can see it looks pretty good. But I was playing around with daisies and I'm really happy with them. I was playing around with some watercolour flowers in a forest, so it didn't really show me the forest part, but I was really happy with how these came out with the wild flowers and so forth. The prompt I used, we can see just here, was watercolour flowers in a forest. Again, didn't really show me the forest, but then I used craft paper pattern, bright sun, which it didn't actually show me, wildflowers and pink, and they look really nice. I really like this one just here. Now if we keep scrolling, we can check out some more that I made. This one I really liked. So this is a bright neon psychedelic space pattern, wallpaper, black light, sun, moon, stars, nebula, astrological and crystals. So we can see these look really good as well. I really like playing with neon colours on these seamless patterns. Then we have some more stuff just here, some skulls. I actually really liked how these turned out as well with all the different colours. If we click on this, this was scary neon little skull with big eyes, kawaii style, vector, clip art. Now stay with me because I am actually going to show you an example within Midjourney on how to actually create these. Now if we keep scrolling, I was also playing around with some geometric patterns. Now if we hover over this, we can see that I use abstract, geometric, digital, printable paper, blue and silver, and I really like how these turned out. And again, something like this would be perfect for a composition notebook. Now if you do want to use them on composition notebooks, I don't suggest just creating a bunch of things and then doing it that way. You still want to do your research first to see what people are searching and then create your patterns around that data. But nonetheless, these look pretty good as well. Then I was also playing around with some marble. Now, I did actually create a lot more than this over the past few days, but I downloaded and deleted the ones that I want to use and put them in Canva because I actually created some really nice patterns or seamless patterns. Now, if we take a look here, we can see I used beautiful 17th century white, rose and gold marble, and then repeating pattern. Now realistically there's no need to use things like repeating pattern, seamless pattern, because with the tile function or the tile parameter, that does it for you. But sometimes I have found that actually using the words repeating pattern can get some really nice designs. But nonetheless, we can see that these look really nice. I really like this one, this one, this one. I actually like most of them, and that's why they're on my profile. Then I was playing around with more neon stuff as well. These are neon retro marble, beautiful repeating pattern. So with these ones, these were just some real simple prompts. Then if we scroll down, we also have some snowflakes, and I quite like this one just here. Now that I've shown you that, let's go over to Discord and actually create some seamless patterns so that you can see the process. Now, first of all, what I'm going to do is just change my settings so we can speed everything up. So I'm going to go to settings, then I'm going to go to fast mode. Now, if you have it on relax mode, I'm on about paid subscription. I do pay for Midjourney, and I do also have the privacy feature, which is an extra $20 a month, I believe. But having the privacy feature, this means that no one can actually find my designs. Now with the relax mode, you can actually get unlimited designs, but if you use fast mode, it's going to use up your credits pretty quick. But for this video, let's just speed everything up and go to fast mode. Now if we go to info, let's click on there for a second, we can see just how many images I've created. 5,501 images, which is absolutely insane. But it's only 5,501 images because it gets very addictive and you can lose yourself for hours playing with this tool. Anyway, now that that's done, let's just go ahead and take this one. So in fact, we'll leave the video because we don't really need that. We're going to take this, we're going to plug it into here, we're going to do / imagine, and then we're just going to write in that prompt. Now let's play around with this so we can get something completely different. Let's do beautiful neon daisies. Let's take out the colours like so, and let's put wild flowers after that. Let's take it away from here like so. There we go. And let's also put wild flowers, forest and trees, so we can see what comes up. Now the way to craft a prompt is you want what the image is, or you want at the beginning what you want your image to be, followed by descriptive words and also styles, and then at the end of that you want your parameters. So for this example we want the tile feature, which again is the seamless pattern. So we have -- tile because that's how you get the seamless pattern. Now I also have stylize 1250. Now, when it comes to stylize, I'll leave this link down in the description as well, so you can come through and read these values. Now, with stylize, this changes how artistic you want your generation to be. It can be used also with the shortened version, which is --s, and can be followed by any value between 625 and 6000. So I've got it on 1250 because recently I believe they've done an update and now you have to have the stylize with the test and the creative. So these are just parameters that I do like and which I kind of use a lot when it comes to creating my seamless patterns. So let's go ahead and click enter and leave that there. Now, in fact, what I like to do is make more than one. So let's do that. Let's take this. I like to do more than one prompt at the same time. I like to do round about 4. So let's do that again. Imagine. Let's do that. Let's do another one. Let's go to imagine. Let's put that in again. And then let's do one more. So we're going to do that. So I tend to do 4 at a time, and then I start doing variations, and then I filter through the ones that I don't like, delete them, make variations on the ones that I do like, and then I upscale the ones that I also like as well. So let's just give this a few seconds to see what it generates. Again, we've gone with beautiful neon daisies, wildflowers, forest, trees, craft paper, intricate details, and then because we want the seamless pattern, we've got -- tile, followed by -- stylize 1250, -- test, and -- creative. So let's go ahead and see what we actually get. Now, as you can see, by changing my settings to fast, it actually produces these pretty quick. But again, this is how you can actually eat through your credits really quick. So if you do have a membership, I suggest just leaving it on relaxed. That's what I do most of the time. Now, as we can see, we're starting to get some really nice patterns. In fact, I really like that one just there. So let's go ahead and filter through the ones that I like and the ones that I don't like. Now I'm just going to pause the video for 1 second just so it speeds everything up. And there we go. We now have some seamless patterns. Now, over the next week or so, I am going to have another video coming out because if you want to create these and sell these, you're not going to really use them as is, you still have to tweak them. So for print, you have to increase DPI, that's dots per inch, that's especially for KDP, and if you're going to sell these on somewhere like Etsy, you do have to upscale the images and just make them better quality, ready for your customers. And again, I am going to have a video coming out very soon on how to do all of that. Now here we are with our images. Let's have a quick look. I'm going to keep those two. I'm going to keep these two. I don't really like those ones that much, so I'd go to apps, I'd cancel jobs, and I'd go to dismiss, so that's deleted. And then I quite like this one. Now from here, what I would actually do is go through doing redo. So this button redoes these designs, so I'd redo them to see what Midjourney gives me, and I'd also make variations. So U1 means upscale image 1. This is 1, this is 2. So upscale 1 or upscale 2, variations on 1 or variations on 2. So I'd go through, make the variations until I have designs that I really like. Now let's imagine that I've already done that, because once we have the designs that we like, I'd then go to upscale. So I'd upscale this one. This is just going to make it better quality. Then I'd upscale this one and also this one. Now again, let me just pause the video for a second just to make this a little bit quicker. And there we go. Now from here, another thing that you can do is make variations. So now I could make variations on this. But as you can see, it's relatively simple and easy to create these seamless patterns. Now, just because it is relatively easy and simple to create these patterns doesn't mean that you should rush them. Really put the time and energy into researching what people actually want to buy, whether that's for composition notebooks or selling on Etsy, and then really put some time and effort into your prompts and refining your designs. Now if we go over to my profile, let's just refresh this for a second so we can take a little look. Now this one I really like, and I really like this one. Now let's go to here, let's click on here, let's just click download, and let's take it over to that website. Let's just plug that in there like so, and there we go. We have a nice daisy seamless pattern that actually looks pretty good. So that's just how simple it can be creating patterns within Midjourney. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.